Spotify is for the listening audience, YouTube for the viewing audience. I appreciate everybody taking time out of their day to consume that content here produced at Studio Knee. Just want to say that before we start. So our guest today is a colonel in the United States Marine Corps. He is the commanding officer of the 11th Marine Expeditionary Unit. And I am proud also to call him my brother. With us via Zoom, Colonel Thomas Michael Siverts. What's up, brother? How are you, sir?
Man, it's great to see you, Scott. I really like the pullover, man. I feel bad. I wore my alma mater instead of wearing the 11th view. You showed me up here.
I had to represent. I had to represent you over the summer when I came to visit you. You gave me this, and I wear it all the time. I wear it to the gym. I wear it out. I always represent you. But so the typical flow of the show is I allow the guest to give a little brief bio about themselves, whatever you'd like to say about yourself, just to introduce yourself to the listening, viewing audience. And then I usually say, how I know you, but it's pretty self-explanatory today. But I will touch on something before we get into some Q&A. But if you would, please, for the listening, viewing audience, introduce yourself.
Well, I think, Scott's brother is probably a good introduction. But no, as a Marine, and that's what you want to talk about today, I enlisted in the Marine Corps in 1989. I've been active duty ever since then. I was fortunate enough to go from enlisted to officer and continue that service as officer. So I got commissioned through the Marine Enlisted Commissioning Education Program in 1989 out of the University of Virginia. And served as an infantry officer shortly thereafter. So this has just really allowed me to serve, longer than I probably should have. I'm very fortunate to be able to continue to serve. I'll be hitting my 34th year this year, and it's an honor. But I think with all of us, right, our number one responsibility is to our family, right? So. I'm also a husband, a father, and those are important aspects of my life as well. Not just the Marine, although service to the country and the Corps are absolutely important, and I love it. But also being a father, like I said, and a husband, very important aspects, as you are to
yes, sir.
three children.
Yeah, absolutely. So here, obviously, other than you being my brother, you're 11 years my senior, and as
I usually tell that the other way around.
But the thing I have to say here before we get started is I've always looked up to you. You've been a role model for me, and you're the reason why I joined the Marine Corps and enlisted too right out of high school. I saw what the Marine Corps did to you and how it shaped and changed and molded you, the way you conducted yourself, the way you carried yourself, the fitness level that you had, the way you spoke, everything about you when you joined the Marine Corps. And I had the privilege of being able to see you as an enlisted guy and going and visiting you at certain Marine Corps installations like Quantico and Camp Lejeune and going to see you wherever you were stationed. And then you getting commissioned, going down to UVA and seeing you at the University of Virginia, and when you got commissioned as an officer, and going and just seeing your career and the route and the path that you took. I am. It's fair to say I'm probably your third biggest fan, because your wife and Kate are probably your biggest fans. But you're just somebody that I'm so proud of. You're my big brother. So with that being said, you already touched on, you were enlisted in 1989.